Okay, so today we're doing something a little different.
Mm,
For this deep dive, we're looking at something you don't always see.
interesting.
Yeah, we've got a script, basically.
Oh, cool.
And it's a voiceover script for like a 25-second Instagram story about air pollution.
So it's visual.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
For one of those Instagram stories with like visuals and narration.
Makes sense.
And it's all packed into a pretty small package, right?
Yeah, 25 seconds is not a lot of time,
No, it's not.
especially when you're talking about something as complex as air pollution.
Right, and that's what we're trying to figure out today.
Okay.
Like, how does this single-person conversation actually work?
Yeah, can something that short actually get a serious message across?
And can it make people, actually want to do something about it?
Good question.
So the story starts with this visual.
Okay.
A man in a mask just staring right at you.
Oh, wow.
And the voiceover says, air pollution is all around us. Every breath we take is a fight for clean air.
Okay, so right off the bat, it's pretty stark.
Yeah, there's no messing around.
No.
What do you think about this kind of opening?
Well, it's interesting, right?
Yeah.
It's like they're using what we call intrusive imagery.
Intrusive, how so?
Well, you can't help but react to that image.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely grabs your attention.
Exactly. And I think it's because it reminds us of the pandemic.
Oh, yeah, all that anxiety about breathing.
Exactly. All that fear about masks and everything.
And then they tie that feeling into air pollution.
That's clever.
Yeah, it becomes personal and immediate.
Really smart.
It's not some far-off problem anymore.
Right. It's like, this is happening to you right now.
Exactly. And then the story moves on to this shot of industrial smoke just billowing into the sky.
Okay.
And the narration says, factories and industries release toxic fumes, choking our environment.
Joking.
Yeah, that word choking. I don't know, it made me cringe a little.
Oh, for sure. It's such a visceral word.
It is.
It makes you think of like those anti-smoking ads.
Yeah.
The ones that are meant to totally gross you out.
Right, to make you feel disgusted.
Exactly. And this script is doing the same thing.
You think that's intentional?
Oh, absolutely. They want you to have like a physical reaction.
Interesting.
Yeah, to really feel it in your gut.
It's pretty effective.
Oh, definitely.
So they quickly connect the problem to industry, right?
Right.
But then the next scene kind of shifts focus. It shows this woman coughing on the street.
Oh, wow.
And the voiceover says, it's not just numbers, it's people. Lives impacted, lungs struggling.
Okay, so now it's getting even more personal.
Yeah, it's not just about factories anymore.
It's about the human cost.
Yeah, you see a face, you hear that cough.
Right, and it's not statistics anymore.
No, it's about people.
It's about someone's grandma struggling to breathe.
Or your kid.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a really powerful shift.
Yeah, and then it gets even broader.
Oh, how so?
We see traffic jams and smog-filled cities.
Oh, okay.
And the voiceover says, from vehicles to smog-filled skies, our actions are clouding the future.
Clouding the future.
Yeah, that's the line that really stuck with me.
That's such a powerful metaphor.
It is, isn't it?
It's
Yeah.
like it's suggesting that every little thing we do, like even driving a car can have huge consequences.
Yeah, and the visual of the smog. You know,
Right. It makes you think of this future that's all hazy and uncertain.
it's a little simplistic, though, don't you think?
Well,
I mean, is it really fair to say that every car trip is contributing to the problem?
that's a good point.
There are other factors, right?
Of course.
It's not that straightforward.
You're right. It's definitely a simplification.
Yeah,
But you have to remember, this is a 25-second story.
right.
It's not a documentary.
It's meant to make you think,
Exactly. Not to give you all the detail.
and it definitely makes you question those everyday choices.
Doesn't it?
It does. And then, bam, we see this beautiful shot of nature.
Oh, like a contrast.
Totally. It's lush, green trees, everything.
Interesting.
And the voiceover says, but it's not too late. Let's choose to protect nature, plant trees, and reduce pollution.
Okay, so it's a total shift in tone.
Yeah, it's like a visual sigh of relief.
That's clever.
After all that doom and gloom,
Right.
they offer a solution.
Hope.
Yeah, this is where they start calling you to action.
Interesting. And then how does it end?
It ends with this text on screen that says, save nature, save ourselves, be the change today.
Oh, wow. So it's a direct appeal.
Yeah, no more metaphors, it's straight to the point.
And it connects saving the environment with our own survival.
Yeah, it's not just about being nice to the planet.
Right. It's about us.
It's about saving ourselves.
That's smart.
So in just 25 seconds, this story takes you on a roller coaster. From anxiety to disgust to hope, and then finally a call to action.
It's amazing what they fit into that little package.
It really is.
That's the power of short-form content.
I guess so.
When it's done well, it can be so effective.
Makes you wonder if it's better than a lecture or something.
Yeah,
Like, is this more powerful than a documentary?
definitely something to think about.
So for you, dear listener, here's something to consider.
Okay.
Do you think this Instagram story would make you change your behavior? What makes a message like this stick with you?
Good question.
And what makes you just forget about it?
Let us know your thoughts.
We'd love to hear from you.
Absolutely.
Until next time.
Bye.